So there are plenty videos out there comparing the OnePlus Nord's stock camera to the Google camera and how it performs and stuff like that. So today I'm going to do just that, but with just a little bit of a twist. So I'm not going to compare the day photos or the photos that were taken in a daylight. I'm going to compare the night sight and the night shift. So the night shift of the OnePlus Nord, which is the actual night mode that OnePlus provides, versus the night sight on the Google camera mode that we have on our OnePlus Nord itself. So if you want to install the Google camera mode on your OnePlus Nord, there will be a link down in the description to which version to select and basically which version is the stable one. So all the details will be in the description down below, or there will be a card right on the top right now. So do check it out. So comparing the night modes on both the camera is a pretty good and fun thing. So night sight, as you can see, is the OnePlus Nord's camera, and it is supported on both the 1x as well as the wide angle camera. But I don't recommend using the nightscape mode on the wide angle camera because the images turns out a bit softer compared to the stock camera. So use the stock camera and the images will be pretty good. On the other hand, if you go into the Google camera mode and if we go to the night sight mode, you have a couple of options here on top. So you can select the auto white balance. So these are a couple of settings that you could select for the night sight mode. You also get the focus point to auto, you have near, you have far, and you have infinite. So you get a couple of things with the night sight mode on the Google camera mode. Again, all the links for it will be in the description down below. So this is actually a pretty good thing. So comparing the specs of the OnePlus camera, personally I don't believe in the specs. I just believe that the software and the sensor are the two things that matter. But just for you all, I'll be stating all the specs on the screen right now so you can check it out by yourself. But personally, again, as I said, I don't believe in the specs. It is the software that matters on how good the processing is on the OnePlus Nord, and again the sensor is the secondary thing that matters on the camera. So I've shot a couple of photos. Unfortunately I was not able to get a lot of them, so yeah, I have a couple of photos, and again all the high quality photo links will be in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. But without any further ado, we'll just take a look at the photos and see how they perform. So here in the first photo, the very first thing you'll notice here is the color difference. So the nightscape on the OnePlus camera tends towards a little warmer color tone, whereas the Google camera gives you the natural, the actual color that the image or the scenario has. So if we just zoom in quickly on the speedometer, you'll clearly see how much of a difference there is on the night side. So on the night side, it is actually a lot clearer, and you can clearly see the orange color that we have at the bottom. Even the speed from 0 to 200 is much clearer on the night side as compared to nightscape. On the other hand, the nightscape, if you notice, tends to over sharpen things just to get in more detail, but that sometimes works against it and not for it. Comparing the two images, the very eye pleasing or eye catching image for me is the one shot on night side and not the one shot on night, because the colors and the accuracy of the scene is much more accurate on the night side and not on the nightscape. Now coming on to the second image, it is the same thing again. The nightscape on OnePlus tends towards the warmer color, so you can see much more of a yellowish tone on the nightscape, whereas the night side provides the accurate representation of what the scenario was. If I actually zoom in, you'll notice that the nightscape again tends to sharpen or over sharpen things just to gain that much of the quality. If we zoom into the glasses, here you can see nightscape tends to get much more of a detail because of that over sharpness, whereas on Google camera it is a bit overblown, or basically in simple terms, the lights are blown out a little bit, not much. But again, if we zoom in and if we actually see the difference, I think the nightscape has captured a lot of details, but again the eye pleasing image for me is the one on the right, which is the Google or the Gcam night sight mode. Third image, again as you can see, the nightscape tends towards the warmer colors, so I won't be repeating the same thing again. Nightscape in this entire test has been a little warmer than compared to the night side, but again night side has more natural colors and the exact colors that the scenario had. But in this image you'll see that nightscape has again captured a lot of details and has actually sharpened a lot of things, so you can actually see the details in the trees where the Google Cam has just underexposed and just made it darker. So here I prefer the image on the nightscape and not on the night side. Yeah, I do like the cooler tones on the night side, but here the details are much more captured on the nightscape than the night side. So in this particular image, I do prefer the one on nightscape because of the details and the colors of the image itself. Then if we move on to the next image, we can clearly see the color difference between the images. So nightscape has captured a lot of colors. So the red are much more red than the one on the night side. So you can clearly see the text written in the blue on the red strip is much more visible on the nightscape than on the night side. So again, if I zoom in, you can clearly see that the nightscape has captured much more of details and sharpened things, and I personally like it on this image because of the text in the far center. Here the building is much more clear on nightscape, again because it captured more detail than the one on night side. So that is the reason I'm choosing nightscape over night side. Again, if you zoom in a little bit, you can actually clearly see the trees in the background of nightscape, and night side has failed to capture the trees. It basically just underexposed and just clearly did not capture the trees in the background. So again, my preference in this image is the nightscape from OnePlus. Then coming on to this image, in this particular image, I prefer the night side mode because it captured the scene so well. Again, OnePlus will over sharpen things, but the image that will please your eye more in this particular comparison is, for me, the night side on Google Cam. So there's no need to zoom in this particular image because the actual scene of night side is actually much more better than the one or the warmer toned nightscape mode. So night side for me is the winner here because that actually really pleases your eye when you look at it. So this image basically is my favorite one out of all the images that I've taken. It tells us so many things about the differences between nightscape and night side. So first of all, again, warmer on the left, cooler on the right. But if you zoom into the clouds, nightscape has captured a lot of dynamic range, so a lot of clouds, whereas the night side has not captured that much of the clouds. We can still see the clouds, but nightscape has captured a ton of details of the clouds in the image. Whereas looking at the actual image itself, the building on the left, the nightscape has added a ton of yellow shade to the building, which was actually not present in real life, whereas the night side has done a perfect job capturing all the colors. The greens are properly green, the yellow is properly yellow, and if we just don't consider the clouds, the night side image looks really good. And again, as you can see, the nightscape has over sharpened things to make it look clear, but again, the image that looks good to the eye is of the night side and not of the nightscape. So the next image captured again tells us a lot of things. So first things first is the building behind the actual text. So the building is much more visible on night side rather than the nightscape. So nightscape here underexposed the building behind, focusing on the actual text written in front, but nightside has done an overall great job and on capturing each and everything in the particular image. So on nightscape, as you can see, it has added a bit of a contrast to the image and made it a bit darker than what it was actually present in the actual real life. So nightscape has added a little bit of contrast, whereas nightside has blown out things a bit, but again capturing more detail and more light than the nightscape. So again, in this particular image comparison, I prefer the one on the right, which is the night side and not on the nightscape. So this is the last image, and I've taken this at home in indoor light, and the only light I had was the one coming from my monitor. And again, nightscape has warmer colors, whereas night side has perfect colors. But if you zoom in a little below where my PC is, as you can see, the night side has done a great job on preserving the details, whereas nightscape has done a little weird thing. I think this is some software related issue because I do not know what that is on the bottom, but nightside has done a greater job on capturing the actual image and also blurring my keyboard, because the red looks really red on nightside and it looks a bit of a orange on nightscape, which is actually not orange, it's actually red. So nightside has done a really good job on this particular, or in this particular image itself. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you liked it. It took me a long while to make this video, but yeah, it is finally out, and yeah, hopefully you like it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you did not like it, give it a dislike and comment down below why did you not like the video. But yeah, for now that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. and I'll catch you guys in the next one.